July 31st, review. I'm going to try to start doing these again. This is for me, so if you decide to watch this, I would imagine there's something better to do with your time. Funded account, I haven't touched. I'm not going to touch it until I figure out my issue with scaling out into profit, but always taking my full stop loss. I need to get that sorted out and have a plan and then actually execute the plan before I start trading the funded account. That, and I want to bring another one of these combines up to XFA, and then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable moving into the XFA. So on one account, up 241, which is kind of my average across all accounts. This one's in decent shape. The equity curve's decent. And, you know, my winning days are pretty phenomenal. So good deal. Nothing bad about that. Another account last night, I got wrecked on a few trades, but this morning I made it up and then some. So I'm up 742 on this account, longer trades, and, you know, a decent day, wiped out a couple of bad losses last week. Then these are the two that I'm copy trading. So the leader account is the one, I believe, with the rough equity curve. Yep. This one's at 51,700, so past halfway to funding. Today, a mere 202, but again, that's kind of my average. So my only issue is that I have these days of negative 590, negative 500. Since the 590, I have it'll auto liquidate me at 500 because I'm noticing that I keep doing this. So now I'm out at 500, auto liquidated, can't trade the account anymore. I did that last Thursday. That's my problem. I'm fully aware of this problem. I have to figure out how to stop cutting the profits, and I have to figure out how to either scale out into loss instead of taking the full loss, or how to not scale out into profit so that I take the full profit. One of those two things needs to happen. So once I figure that out, I'll be more comfortable trading in the XFA. This is the one that's following. It's at 52,300 basically. So almost to funding, which is great. This one has a good equity curve, good ratio, decent win days, 17%. This has screwed me in the past when I've made profit, but I had a too high of a day percent total profit. So this one looks good. Once it makes it up there, it'll be good to go. I'll move it over to an XFA and then all will be right in the world. This is the account that I blew today. I didn't blow the account, but in my eyes, I blew it. This is the one that was $500 past, $400 past the required profit to become an XFA, but my best day percent of total profits was too high. Totally got to my head. Ever since then, I have just been bleeding the account. And now I'm down $900 from the actual profit. So I've lost more than a grand, almost $1,500, which is just really unfortunate. The other unfortunate thing about this is that as I lose, because I've had several losing days since Friday, I've been pulling money out of this account, almost lost limit on two of them, and then just bad on the others. But the issue is that this number just gets bigger the more losing days I have, because then my day winning percentage goes up. So I'm screwing myself in more ways than one. And this is going to be a really hard account to pull out, which is just ironic and miserable because it was the first account ever I got past the $53,000 mark. And it didn't become my first XFA. And now it seems like it's not going to become my second one because I'll probably get this one to XFA first. This is just going to be a pain in my ass. And I'm using it as like a trial for myself of mental fortitude to unbury myself because I'm not going to let it go. It almost seems like starting a new combine would probably be easier, but I will not do that. I will unbury the account because now it's like a personal vendetta that I have against this specific account. That's where it all sits today. You know, future self, I hope you're doing a lot better than I am right now. But I can't really complain. Like most accounts are green. Whatever. Good day. Stay green for the most part.